Hey guys, welcome back to Passion Toolbox. Our goal here is to help you become a full-time musician. So today we're going to talk about how to grow your network, because this is something that will be a really integral piece in allowing you to have a music career. First off, you need to build leverage, right? Anyone who is successful isn't going to waste their time working with someone who doesn't bring anything to the table, right? As you start to build momentum, you get so many opportunities on your plate that you have to prioritize them based off of where you're going to get the best return on your time, right? So the likelihood of someone who is very successful to want to work with you if you don't bring anything to the table is really low, because that's a waste of their time, right? So we need to make sure that we're developing skill sets that allow us to have leverage, right? What are those skill sets? Those are things like learning how to run Facebook ads, right? Engineering, making content, things like that. When we can come to the table with something to offer, the chances of them wanting to work with us will be a lot higher, right? Like imagine these two scenarios. One, I reach out to someone, I'm like, hey, can you help me? I want to grow my career, right? If that person's busy, they're not going to sit there and just like the chances of them stopping what they're doing to go help you are low compared to if you reach out to someone and you're like, hey, I run a podcast. We use professional equipment and I want to interview you about what you did to build your career. And I'll give you 5 to 10 pieces of content from this podcast that you can then use for your Instagram, right? You see the difference? You see how much more enticing the second one is? You have to figure out what these people that you're trying to add to your network need, and then you got to give it to them, ideally for free, right? Whatever gives you the most leverage. The person who brings the more value to the table has the most leverage. So figure out a skill set, provide that for someone, and leverage that to get your foot in the door to build a relationship, right? Now, one other thing you can do is be a liaison, right? Find the people that they need and connect them, right? When you can get them the resources they need, you don't necessarily have to be the one doing it either, right? So that's another really good way that you can grow your network, is find what someone needs, find someone else that can solve that problem for them, and then connect them, right? So that's really important. Now, another strategy you can use is, I'm sure a lot of you have TikTok, right? When you're scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, right, you're going to see creators that make content that you enjoy, right? Now, whenever you see a piece of content you enjoy, you figure out a dope way that you would want to collab with that person, right? Literally just go in their comments and say, hey, I love your content. I would love to collaborate. You'd be surprised how many times this can actually turn into real opportunities, but also come to the table with ideas, right? So be prepared when they're like, all right, what did you have in mind, to have an idea of a way you two could collaborate. Then whenever you're scrolling on TikTok or whenever you're scrolling on Instagram and you see them make a piece of you see someone make a piece of content you enjoy, literally just let them know, hey, this is amazing. I would love to collaborate with you. And then from there, it's just a numbers game, right? If you keep doing that, you're going to line up opportunities, right? Now, the last thing that I think is the number one resource you have available right now to grow your network is something that I created for you guys. So I'm actually giving you access to my inner circle. I've talked to platinum producers that have worked with, 2 Chainz, Janae Aiko, Wiz Khalifa, a bunch of big artists, right? I've talked to influencers on TikTok with hundreds of thousands of followers, right? I've talked to artists with millions of streams about how they actually made it in the industry. We're giving away our blueprint. And I'm also opening up the door to opportunities to get you features from artists with millions of streams at discounted rates, $300 to $500, right? That way you can get a platform to jumpstart your career and actually get credibility to allow you to get momentum. So if that's something you're looking to join, just click the link in my bio. Come hang out with us. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure those people in your network are the people that have what you want.